Good afternoon. My name is John Burks and I'll be your instructor for public speaking. I want to take a few seconds just to point out a few things that I think are important here on Blackboard. Students each day should look at the announcements page and also frequently check their email and the discussion board when taking this public speaking hybrid course. Each day when you come onto Blackboard, just click on the announcement section or click on right here where it says discussion board to see if there have been any weekly discussion boards that you may have missed or announcements that have been coming up. I will do my best to email you whenever I post an announcement, but just in case that I don't, make sure that you check it daily. The first thing I would like to point out as we're kind of going through would be the course information. On the course information section, you will find the syllabus. On the syllabus, it's important that you read it thoroughly. This tells you about the textbook that we'll be using. It tells you about the course, the classroom etiquette, the things that you need to follow. And most importantly, it tells you about the communication process that I require for all of my hybrid students. I ask that each of you please send me an email, or if you want to contact me, you send me what I call a clean email to john.burks@jcjc.edu. This here is located right on the syllabus, and also it would be very helpful if you would tell me which class you're in. Please, pretty please, do not reply to Blackboard messages that I've posted. This becomes very cumbersome and it's also hard to follow when you're trying to explain what you're talking about. So please don't respond to a Blackboard message. I will do my best to respond to you within 24 hours. And please understand that in a lot of cases I can't respond to email after 4 p.m. or on the weekends. So a couple of things that you kind of want to make note of as we're kind of going through. There's a section here about the exams and also about bonuses. Hybrid students are still eligible for bonuses on their midterm and final. If you would like to get a bonus, please read this section and it will tell you exactly how and what to do. You'll also see on here the different types of speeches. The one speech that has been eliminated is the impromptu speech. But you will be participating this summer in 4 different speeches: the introduction speech, the personal narrative, the informative speech, and the persuasion speech. As you progress through, you'll see that we will take lab exams. By lab exams, that means you will sit in a computer lab and you will take an online exam proctored by me. We'll have a midterm and a final. You'll see here under lab exams the chapters that will be covered on each exam. And please understand that the final exam, although it will cover these 5 chapters, there may be additional material that was covered. Therefore, it is a comprehensive final. The one other thing that I would like to point out that I think is very important are chapter quizzes. Right here under lab examinations, you'll see that you have to take some quizzes. On those quizzes, please understand that those quizzes make up a 13% of your grade, of your final average. Now, the best thing to remember is that you are required to just get some kind of grade. You don't have to make hundreds on all of them, but it's always helpful if you get some grade. Now, you have until July the 20th at midnight to complete all of those online chapter quizzes. Please understand that I will not reset any chapter quiz after July the 16th. After July the 16th, there will be no more resets. Therefore, please make sure you do these quizzes in a timely fashion. If you have any ADA compliance, please make sure that you contact Jacqueline Barnett as the ADA coordinator here at the Jones County Junior College campus and let her know so she can contact me with the correct paperwork in order to take care of any measures I need to take care of for each of you. The last thing I want to point out is the breakdown. In the syllabus, at the very end of the syllabus, you'll see there's a breakdown for each speech and also the discussion boards and also for the chapter quizzes. You'll see that 60% of your grade is made up of speaking engagements or classroom engagement. And then 40% is made up of the midterm and the final. They're each worth 20 percentage points apiece. The next thing on Blackboard that I think is important for us to point out are the speech assignments. You'll see that here in the speech assignments, these blue links, Word documents, they all have descriptions for each of the speeches that you will be doing. So it's helpful if you go through and read each of these if you have any questions. Read these prior to the day of the actual speech because they will be very helpful. Should tell you exactly what you have to do. I will also be adding a new folder which will give you course documents when we start to do outlines and give you examples of outlines. The next thing I'd like to discuss is the discussion board. On the discussion board, you should check this regularly, and on the discussion board, you'll find that this is where you'll sign up for different things, answer questions, and different role questions or different assignments. I try to do everything through the discussion board to make it easier for you. The second to last thing that I'd like to cover would be the chapter quizzes. You can see that chapter quizzes are located right here. You just click on them and then take them. A lot of you have taken them already, so great. But remember, don't forget to take them. You have until the end of July. Not the very end of July, but you have until the latter part of July. Check the syllabus. The last thing I want to point out is the ebook. Everyone has a book that's already been paid for. You can click on here and follow the ebook. I'm not going to pull the ebook up in this session, but you should be able to access the book and be able to look through everything that you need. So, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me directly at john.burks@jcjc.edu. Y'all have a great day, and you can listen to this as many times as possible. Talk to you later.